Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Igbo take alleged marginalization by federal government to United Nations. Nigerians of Igbo extraction yesterday took the case of marginalization and exclusion allegedly orchestrated against them by the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration to the United Nations (UN). The group urged world powers to mount pressure on President Muhammadu Buhari to rewrite the wrongs meted against the Igbo ethnic nationality, alleging that there was a grand plot to deny the Southeast the nation's presidency in 2023. A coalition of Southeast civil society activists and human rights defenders stated this at a media briefing in Enugu, adding that they were moved to alert the world body on Igbo situation since the Buhari administration commenced, insisting that the unfair treatment had continued to increase daily. A letter of protest alleging marginalization and Igbo was addressed to the coordinator, Indigenous People and Minority Section, United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights in Geneva. It was titled Protest Against Provocative Exclusion and Orchestrated Reduction of Igbo to Second-Class Citizens in Nigeria, a call to world powers to mount constructive pressure on President Muhammadu Buhari to rewrite the wrongs meted out against the Igbo ethnic nationality, and dated September 9, 2019. Also copied were embassies of the United Nations, United States of America, Canada, France, Germany, British High Commission and delegation of European Union to Nigeria, and ECOWAS in Abuja. National convener of the group, Ibuchukwu Ezike, the Secretary General of Igbo Civil Society Coalition, Dr. Jasper Uche, among others, listed the alleged infractions in lopsided appointment of security chiefs, infrastructure deficit including roads, railway, and seaports. They also listed unfavorable allocations from the federal government, closure of Akano Ibiam International Airport without contract, and concentration of interventions of development partners in the north. Others are exclusions from the commanding height of the nation's economy, delay in the passage of Southeast Development Commission Bill, politicization of terrorists designated, and flying the kite of the 2023 presidency. They asked the UN for active engagement and diplomatic pressure on President Buhari to address the principle of federal character in the distribution of public goods and appointive positions, especially security chiefs. Ezike stated that addressing the lopsided appointment of security chiefs was paramount due to increasing insecurity in the Southeast region, stressing a decision may be taken one day to eliminate all Igbo without their knowledge due to lack of representation. They sought sustained pressure on the president to send an executive bill to the National Assembly for the creation of one additional state in Southeast to be as par with other zones, as well as mobilization of resources to ensure speedy completion of the Enugu Airport rehabilitation and expansion before the Christmas season, among other demands. So guys, this is what this group, they have taken to the UN. They are called Igbo Extraction, and they have taken the petition of the case of marginalization and exclusion orchestrated by Buhari led administration. I think what is here is that, just like we all know, we have a different groups in all the regions. We have different groups seeking for one thing or the other, seeking for different things. Like this group now, it's like their own is different from Biafra. because Biafra is talking of on how to be on their own as a nation. But this set of people are saying no, they want to be part of a Nigeria, they want to be part of the government, they want to even head the presidency, and all those things that they have enumerated or listed here. The Buhari-led administration is depriving them, or is trying to deprive them for getting all of those things. And that is why you see that the whole thing is just, people agitating for Biafra. They are not really, maybe these are the other set of people that are really bringing them back, because that's why you hear some people say, oh, what do the Igbos, what do they want? Today they say they want Biafra, tomorrow they say they want a presidency and all of that. I think what is here is that there is already a division, and even in other regions there's already division amongst the people, and that is why a lot of people will be dragging the progress upward, while some people will be bringing it down, because everybody has different interests. Like this group now, they say they are the extraction of the Igbos. They want the presidency, and I think this group, they belong to all this Okorocha and all of that, all those people representing the Igbos at the center. Because from what this Igbo extraction is saying, that they don't have a people representing them, which is not true. We have people representing each region, each tribe at the center, but they are just there for their own selfish reasons. I think that is where they need to get it, and try to speak with their people that are leading them. And that's why you see that Biafra is just like, oh, we have really watched these people representing us at the center. You talk about the governors, you talk about the commissioners, you talk about the senators at different levels representing the Igbos at the center. And Biafra, the people agitating for Biafra, the IPOB, have seen that these guys are not ready to champion their cause. They are not ready to champion their cause. So for this group, Igbo extraction, to be saying, oh, it is a Buhari-led administration that is marginalizing them, that they don't have a good representation or representatives, that is not true, because you have people who are representing you. You have senators that you have sent out. What are they doing? Those are the people that are supposed to champion the cause. Whatever you think, are your grievances, you need to start from there. And that's why IPOB, Biafra, boycotting them, that these guys are not representing us. We are not going to rely on them. We have relied on them for a very long time, and we've not gotten anything meaningful and useful from them. So there's no point, because they will come and be telling us what they are going to tell the Igbos, the people they are leading, is going to be different from what they are going to be presenting at the center, because they are going there to negotiate for themselves, not for the masses from the southeast. And that's why there's always a division. In every 12, there's always a Judas. It's cut across board, not only southeast. And that is why we are not getting the development, we are not getting what we want, even as a people. Check all around. A lot of people from different there's no region that you say, oh, these people are really perfect from beginning to end, that everybody, or maybe people leading them in that region, are really leading their people just for them to get to also benefit from the dividends of democracy. No, those guys are just there for themselves, and that is why we are where we have found ourselves. Okay, take for example, we have been saying this over and over again. Take for example, even the so-called Buhari that is there, of what he uses to his people, is only useful to the people around him, the people he thinks that, and those are the people they call cabals, or the people, the political elite, that they give one position or the other. Once they give them one position or the other, they feel that they have already fulfilled their mission. Because even Buhari came out and said this the other day, that from Kano and one other state, Kano state and one other state, he told them that I have fulfilled my promise by giving them two ministers. He felt that is just it. And the people who are still suffering, the people from the north who are still suffering, because they are the most, they are the ones at the receiving end, they are not even saying anything, because they have given somebody, some of the political elites, they've given them some appointment. That is also, that settles it. Does that affect you? Affect your day-to-day living? Does that have any impact on your day-to-day daily living? The security we talk about, the economy we talk about on a daily basis, does that affect you? Somebody's being given appointment. That is just what all they are all about. This marginalization that these people are talking about is not the marginalization of the Indigbos, because of the position they want to get. That is why they are all striving to say or always saying this marginalization. It's not the marginalization of the people. It is the marginalization of them getting one position or the other. That is just the simple truth. That is just the simple truth. So, like I said, in all regions, in all the tribes, we have people representing us. Even to the nook and crannies of all those constituencies, we have people representing us. But what do? They do nothing. They just go there, collect their salary on how to make sure that their allowances are intact, to get project, to get all this it's part of the allowances, this constituency allowances, and to get contracts if they can. That is just what they are there for. If you think anybody is going to tell you, oh, we are fighting for you, or we are proposing any bill, or want to pass any bill on the floor of the Senate because of the masses, what is going to benefit the masses directly, we are deceiving ourselves. So guys, that is just my own opinion. I would like to hear from you. Please leave your comments below in the comment section, and let's hear your own take on this issue. You know, this what do they call them? This Igbo extraction are taking a Buhari-led administration about their being marginalized and excluding them from the juicy position. I think that's the word. Leave your comments below and let's rub minds together. Thank you very much. Bye.